far, I've been pleasantly surprised by our latest additions. But of all the metas we could have found, it had to be the Scarlet Speedster.
Route all reports of insurgent combat through me. Through this, I'd love to show you how science isn't all about fighting baddies. But first, I need you to do that.
The optimal approach is obvious. Put me on point. Seems like I need a quick recalibration. There's the truck. Let's fill her up. Acknowledge.
Suppressing fire initiate.
Hold on. My systems need some adjustment. Shoot the drone! They're not stealing civilians and our bonus.
Got them all back in one piece.
I have the numbers to overrun you completely. Let's see if you're up to the task of staying alive.
The ticket comes with
That's another hell well raised. Next one will really do it.
It's good of you all to gather yourselves together. It will make integration easier.
Love collecting data. Don't mind the killing either. Carrying, not so much.
Cool. It's already time to send the aliens packing and take our data? We better get to the safe zone. Keep knocking them down like that, Toy Man, and we might just let you stick around. Oh, you're finished. Next up, go to the next location. Everyone likes to change the scenery, right? New location on your maps. Woohoo!
Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
I see all the training paid off, Dr. Frios.
I'm not used to failure.
You will die for that.
Another kill. I'm honing my method.
Well, the truck is up and pumping. Get the data from this stop, and we're all full up. Oh, you guys are, well, you're magnificent.
Back to the truck. It's not the killing. Doctors kill people all the time. It's the legwork.
Reprioritizing target.
Anyone mind if I Edison that? That's scientists for robbing your shit.
50% down, 50% to go. Go team!
I'm a primary researcher, not a delivery guy. Even TA or something?
New target sighted.
We need to jumpstart the suit.
It's up! Here's one for ya!
Maybe Toyman can invent a way to transport data instead of inventing a pain in my ass.
Get data, blast aliens, keep squad safe. Get somewhere safe, please. You guys were awesome. The truck was awesome. Those alien jerks didn't know what hit them.
Congratulations on the opposite of dying.
Gather up, Task Force X. I want the Flash back here in one piece, so pay attention. In order for us to retrieve the Flash from the Skull ship, you will first need to remove the Data Vault's defenses, reveal the Vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration. Get all of that? I hope so.
There must be time.
Brainiac's got some super tough bad guys in tail. Probably watch out. More? Guess they can't take a bloody joke on Kolu either.
Awful nice of those creeps to spill their guts like that.
Friends, why beat such a hasty retreat? Overwhelming odds are just numbers.
Enemies cleared out. You know, the tactical retreat works a lot better when there are tactics involved.
Beginning our descent. Yep.
Firing on Joker.
defensive position stands between me and the Flash. Deal with it.
Surely you mean between us and the Flash, Director?
I said what I said.
Never been much of a gambler myself, except with my life.
Identified a new target. Which will run out first, Task Force X? Your shield strength or your own? Get a wager.
Procure the Terminot biomatter.
To eliminate Joker. Targeting another resistor.
Oi! Teamwork makes the flaming dream work!
Screaming something. I can't hear over the artillery.
Give us a hand, guys. I'm in a state here.
Here, Terminot debris ready for sampling. And throwing.
No target selected.
Looks like rain.
Proximity mines in the proximity.
Exploit its vulnerability. Soon enough, I'll exploit yours.
New target sighted.
Let's change up the variables. A new firing pattern for Task Force X.
Firing up Joker.
Got me stack of bits ready to throw at the gun.
Earthling pests swarming around my artillery. Perhaps mines will clear them out.
And the big gun on us!
Terminot Detritus is right for the taking. So take it.
Always boomerangs. Your predictability will be your downfall, Harkness.
No shelter from death.
Wouldn't say aggravated assault.
You're reaching out, Boomerang.
The weapon's exposed. I'm sure you'll attack it now.
See that, Brian Man? We heard your gun!
Taking on free!
The local forecast calls for a hail of artillery.
We can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
I'm leaking all over the shop, mate! Patch me up!
I would like to test out these aerial mines with their earthling bodies.
Get in stride and zap us!
Beginning my salvo quick.
Got plenty of alien chunks. Better lob them at that gun! The cannon's showing us its weak spot. Shoot it!
You do well to remember all of your bodies are weak points.
Engage the enemy!
This did not turn the tide. This did not affect any magnetic pull. The terminal is transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
No shelter from death, Quinn. Firing to eliminate Joker.
This is my target. A warning, Task Force X. I'm deploying the artillery just for you. Rebounded. New firing pattern uploaded to the weapon. Just for you, Earthlings.
Terminal bits! Get them so we can open up the big gun over there!
Better watch out.
Alright, good enough to throw at the big gun!
Violence involved amongst you.
The Dennis must have scrambled the cannon system.
Well, look whose projections were proven wrong again. The data indicated at least one of them would have been brutally eviscerated. I can't... Luther, speechless? Great work, Task Force X.
Grouping back up. Boomerang. Going to frag.
this bloody big gun up so we can get someplace warm.
I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis.
Changing the firing pattern. Let's try something new.
Hey, I don't like the looks of that laser fence.
It's ominous!
They breathe in pieces.
Somebody grab these terminal chunks with me.
Target identified. Ready.
This weapon is targeting entirely at random. You taught me to embrace chaotic variables.
Like rain.
Finally as fast as your mouth, Harkness. You'll trip up soon enough.
Airborne mines in the atmosphere.
Hey, got enough! Let's throw these things in the gun!
Arm the weapon. Destroy it. I'll just send more. See how you've made it suffer. See how you made me suffer.
We can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
Need some unwilling volunteers for this ripper.
Cannon volley overhead. Watch out.
No fair! Cannons throwing an electrified fence at us!
Got plenty of alien chunks. Better lob them at that gun!
Let me swing in for a sec.
Breathe in my target. Brain refounded. To eliminate Silver. Grim's taking damage.
I'm cutting a bloody streak here, ladies and gents!
There. Procure the Terminal biomatter.
Alright, got enough to throw at the big gun. Weak bit on the gun's open. Give us a hand, guys. I'm in a state here.
I found an angle. Let's read it.
Let's try something new. Revising firing pattern.
Watch out! Death ray! How's about this knockout?
Firing on Joker! Position acquired. Break.
Can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
My freshly spawned bomber. Gather our forces and eliminate those Earthlings.
This one'll make you.
Freeze is my target!
transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really. There's a considerable delta between damaged and destroyed.
Look out! Artillery!
There, procure the Terminaut biomatter. And setting aerial mines.
Evolution complete. You four now have a new bomber to contend with.
New target in sight.
A Terminaut has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
Bray's Harley to go. I really got a scoop.
My freshly spawned bomber. Gather our forces and eliminate those Earthlings.
Artillery!
Plenty of aliens now, Hopper. And lob 'em at that gun! Somebody grab these Terminaut chunks with me!
Try not to get massive head damage from those mines.
Fine! At least tell my next of kin, what's his name?
Bombardment begins.
Really losing a lot of blood, mates?
A new destroyer. Behold, the evolutionary power of Kolu.
I've stacked it and I can't get back up.
Face my...
Under fire. Regrouping.
Revive
That
Harkness,
fire in the
will you?
sky is pretty, but take
I'll
cover.
eliminate you all in one fell swoop. Bomber Genesis complete. Engage the enemy.
Freeze that Terminaut wing. No hiding.
Flying mines! Oh! I thought Brainiac was deploying flying mines.
Pull up on bits! Time to hit the cannon with them!
This firing sequence is reminiscent of a Kaluan game you wouldn't understand.
Artillery? Time for this bird to fly.
Artillery moving out.
All right! Got enough to throw at the big gun!
Wowza! That thing's got a temper.
Bomber Genesis complete. Engage the enemy. Weak point secured. Now deal with Task Force X.
Repurpose their overlays against them.
Boomerangs. Your predictability will be your downfall, Harkness.
Watch out for the mines!
My weapon has gone quite mad.
Very...
Just for us? Pals, have we broken the law?
Identified a new target.
Black John, this one.
Take it quite apart. Switching targets.
I'm a speed demon!
Identified a new target.
Reinforcing units, dispatch those Earthlings for me. Prepare for a new round of reinforcements.
Targeting another risk.
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
I dodged this. Boomerang. New target in sight.
Trifling rebellion. You Earthlings. Too weak, too little, too late. Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X. Give these a moment. The end result may shock you.
I did the
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Target identified. Freeze.
I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Firing on jump.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. A little quick preparation first.
Turning grid sky high.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Let's consider the other side of the equation now.
Bloody hell, you think you know people?
But you'd always try to begin with proven theory. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Ah, yes. I can see the variables much more clearly now. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler and much smaller. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a language read-through. A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
Firing on jump.
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Do like
Nothing looks better than a spin around my finger.
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
Taking Quinn apart. Everyone shielded.
Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Firing on jump.
cool a bit before you barrel into them.
Frag out a Joker!
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes.
Blow Joker apart! New target in sight!
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. Even I make room for the more useful classics. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. And yet you foolishly persist, for days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element. You were too late to stop what's happened here, Earthlings. And soon, it'll be too late for you. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X. Not to worry, I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Time for my favorite chemical reaction.
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Give these a moment. The end result may shock you. admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
I suppose genetic tampering can only get you so far. Just you.
Identified a new target.
Aw, we all go through phases, Brainiac. We'll help you outgrow this one.
Let's consider the other side of the equation now. Not much variation here, but there is potential. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Nothing looks better than a pin around my finger.
Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is... Ah, yes. I can see the variables much more clearly now. You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet...
That's just not cricket, mate.
One should always try to begin with proven theory.
They found an angle. Retreating. Under fire. Regrouping.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed through. A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
This will really knock your socks off.
I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Who else needs a bashing?
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Switching target.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Trying to stay a functional shieldaholic.
Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
I gotcha!
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. A little quick preparation first. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you.
Firing on Joker!
Not much variation here, but there is potential. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
Where's my target?
Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Well done, Boomerang.
You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet...
Shelter from death, Quinn.
Motion will send through the flames.
even you four can appreciate such brutal simplicity. Force, heat, mass. Simple arithmetic, but effective. Perfect opportunity to introduce a new. I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now.
I give that an A.
Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. Right, once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances.
New target selected. Let's blow this joke.
Run! Or don't. largely be the same.
I've stacked it, and I can't get back up.
Switching target!
Not to worry. I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and arm. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. But ultimately, what... This data is beginning to give diminishing return.
Oh, wow. I really used to get it winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
No need to be shy, I don't... There's a sale in the oven. Good doing business with you.
Stupid invasion. I just want to listen to my playlists.
Don't fog the glass, Flasher. You're looking at the fastest man conscious.
Some folks don't even know. Huh. I'd brain bomb them in a heartbeat. Prius better be as committed to the call.
Who taught you how to dress?
Shit. I didn't sign on for a long-term occupation.
I just want to make sure that they're held to the same
We have to pick these packages up or lose them.
Had some questions about TFX and friendly fire. Answer's no.
If anyone can hear me, it's gonna be okay. Help is potentially on the way.
There ain't no real help for you, but I'm trying with these.
Harkness, do I need to make you turn out your pockets?
This new stock ain't gonna sell itself.
Anyone we can get out of Metropolis alive is a little victory.
Mobile gear symbiote detected. Sorry, I mean, Lieutenant.
I could thank you for spotlighting the flaws in my practices and protocols. I will not be doing that.
We got a drone to catch. Hey, tell those civvies about my fan club, will ya?
Confirmed civilian rescue. Well, you getting more?
Feeling the need.
This time, you're...
Damn, might have overdone the speeding.
Cargo crates are shipped away.
Reprioritizing targets.
This is
Getting a head start.
Squad. What could be incredible news? I can confirm sightings of the Flash around Metropolis. He is alive and no longer under Brainiac's control. Witnesses have reported that Flash is acting under the direction of the Suicide Squad, and my intelligence suggests that this is due to the methods used by Argus to revive him. While it's not clear yet what those methods were, it does suggest that Flash has gone from Brainiac to the control of the U.S. military-industrial complex. It's hard not to wonder if they might consider his current pliant state a feature, not an issue. I want this to be hopeful news, Metropolis. Perhaps for the other fallen members of the Justice League, too. But does that mean accepting the surrender of their free will? Are they still the Justice League without it? It doesn't feel like we have the power to answer these questions right now. So, for the time being, I'm thankful for the Flash's return. Time to time, Metropolis.
Another sweep of the area.
Let's blow this place!
Squatting in fear is no way to spend your last moments, Terrence. The insurgents